What's good, Joaquin? You straight?
What's up, man?
How you feeling today, boss man?
Man, we good, man. We in the A-Town, bro.
Man, what's your favorite thing about Atlanta?
Favorite thing right now is actually the people, right, man? I've been able to run into some wonderful folks, man, from my driver in Sierra, and from my guy that I worked with at Lions Cage MMA, EJ, you know, meeting Sensei Amir. It's Amir, right? Yep, right, just making sure. But, you know, a lot of great people that I've been able to run into, man, showing a bunch of good love and stuff like that. You know, you already know I got to cut and get this weight down, so I haven't been able to really kind of eat the food that y'all got. But
too much food out here.
Trust me, man, I'm definitely going to be definitely enjoying right after the weight cut.
So I want to know, how did you get into fighting?
I mean, that's a long story. I've always been fascinated by combats, by martial arts, you know, and even being a young buck, you know what I mean, fighting in school and stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
So you was the baby kid in school?
Yeah, and I used to get my ass whooped, I ain't gonna lie. So I know I got dudes from like first grade talking about like, man, I used to whoop on this dude all the time. But man, I was just always fascinated by it. And I feel like with combat sports, man, and mixed martial arts and being able to do it on the highest level and do it on the highest stage, man, I feel so blessed to be able to do this childhood dream.
How would you describe your fighting style?
I mean, whew, it's hard to kind of describe, man, because, you know, what I do, I feel like a lot of people cannot put words behind it, right? Like, it's something that you watch, it's something that is kind of undescribed, because it's like when I go out there and I put it all on the line, you know, anything can happen, you know, so it's really words can't describe what I do, right?
I love it, man. Yo, viral spinning leg kick. So take me back to that moment in the cage. Before you unleashed that kick, what was going through your mind? Did you see something or?
Right. Everything kind of went in slow-mo. So Kasanganay, who I fought, was undefeated at the time. We fought in Abu Dhabi, massive event. Crazy enough, it wasn't even a crowd there, right? So it was an empty arena.
Oh, because of COVID and everything,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, COVID and everything. We were pretty much fighting in a tent. I ain't even gonna lie, shit was crazy. But regardless, though, what was going in my head is like he caught my kick like twice, right? Had a good little grip on it, you know. He had good hand-eye coordination because he juggles and stuff like that. But I was like, bro, if he catch my kick one more time, like I got an opportunity to throw this kick. So he catches my kick, you know, and once he do it, I kind of like seen the opportunity, right? And my body just reacted, and it was just like, you know, in real time, you know, I was able to get that knockout.
Is that like you practiced that move before, or it was kind of a reactionary thing?
It was a reactionary thing because the type of what happened, like the scenario, right? The kick that I performed with is called a two-touch kick, and usually I can practice it on a bag, heavy bag, to really kind of balance my body by, you know, bringing in my leg, balancing on the bag, and then boom, like prepare my whole body into it. But with this one, my man literally caught my foot, right? So I never really trained with somebody catching my foot and just holding it, right? But I still could like adapt my technique and kind of make it, you know, fit. Yeah. And with that being said, like it's hard to kind of ever kind of see that technique again, because yet again it's gonna have to take two of those things to happen, right?
Of course. So that was a super viral moment from you. Who was the most famous person that either commented or something or reached out that you seen? Were any fans reached out to you?
At the time, it was Yee. My man dropped a whole song talking about nah nah nah. yeah. So way back then, but I think that was the most famous person to react off of that knockout.
Shout out Yee.
Yeah.
Kamara Usman, June 14th.
Yeah.
What will this fight mean to you?
I mean, this fight means everything to me, right? This is the fight that is going to pretty much catapult my career to new heights. And I really feel as not just a win or getting my hand raised is enough. I got to go out there and really put on a performance of my life and really kind of show people why and the reason why I should be the next person to fight for that belt. So with that being said, man, this fight means so much to me.
What are your thoughts on your opponent?
My thoughts on my opponent, nothing but great respect for Kamara Usman. I truly believe that he has done great things in the welterweight division, and he is a future Hall of Famer. But with all that being said, man, you know, I got to do what I do best, and that's go for a knockout, you know. And I'm not going to treat him any different from any other opponent that I have, because, you know, he's just another fight at the end of the day. And I'm really looking to prove that once I step into the octagon June 14th.
You are currently on a 6-fight win streak. Which of those wins is most memorable to you and why?
Man, The Vicente Luque fight in Atlantic City was an incredible win. It was my first ranked opponent. And for Vicente to give me the opportunity to fight him, even though it was a short notice, I feel like that was the fight that really kind of like showed people like Buck a problem. Buck is really a problem. So with that being said, you know, not only was the fight memorable, but like leading up to the fight, right? We had a pool party right beforehand. You know what I mean? So I'm celebrating even before the fight.
Atlantic City, I know how y'all go, man.
Yeah, exactly, 100%, right? And then right after that, right, getting the win, and then right after that, having another after party, bro, going crazy, man, and celebrating. But everything was the fans that really kind of built that up for me, gave me that energy, gave me that vibe to really be successful, man, and be the best in the world. And I just can't wait to, man, just take it to new heights once I get that belt.
Why do you believe you're in the best form of your career right now?
The reason why I'm in the best form of my career right now is because of the team that I have around me. For the longest time, I always felt like I was working alone, working by myself, and I really had to mature and realize, like, you know, I got enough people around me that can help, you know, and a lot of people that always was willing to help, you know what I mean? Sometimes I would kind of keep them on the right, but I'm like, you know, at the end of the day, like, you can't do this by yourself. Even though I step in that cage alone, like, it takes a whole team to prepare you. So I really feel like, you know, me being able to be open and have people to help me be the best version of myself is why y'all been seeing me, you know, elevate every single time.
In your own opinion, what will it take? What will you have to do in the ring to beat Usman?
I think I got all the tools in the world to do what I need to do when it comes June 14th against Kamara Usman. Like, my ability and my talents and my gifts and my mindset is enough in order to beat Kamara Usman.
Do you believe you are still somewhat underestimated, underrated? Why or why not?
It's hard to debate, but, you know, even if people underestimated me, it really wouldn't matter. I feel like, you know, my biggest thing is how do I feel about myself. I see myself as a world champion. I can see that crown being, you know, put on my head. I can see that gold belt being wrapped around my waist. So that's the only thing that matters is how do I feel about myself, not naturally how other people feel about me.
I love that. Once you beat Usman, what's next?
Once I beat Usman, I truly believe that the crowd, that the fans, the people at Atlanta and State Farm Arena are going to be begging, shouting, Dana, give Buck that title shot. Give Buck that title shot.
Fire, fire. So we know you be whooping ass in the ring. We know that.
Yeah. Belt to ass.
Belt to ass. Who are you outside the ring though?
I mean, man, I'm a lot of different things, bro. But be honest with you, I would say this. I'm a happy guy. You know, I love to have fun, man. I love to enjoy life, you know. And I really feel like, you know, a lot of people get the wrong impressions of fighters that they feel like we got to be angry all the time or, like, you know what I'm saying, keep this chip on our shoulders when really, man, I'm a lighthearted guy. And, you know, when people really get to know me and get to hang around me, you know what I'm saying, like, they always realize, bro, it's a vibe with Buck. But once it's time to go and those lights turn on,
it's time to go.
It's time to go.
You ain't trying to be in that cage room.
Yeah, exactly, 100%.
Man, appreciate you, Buck.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you.